Ladies and gentlemen, this is a continuum of video 2, configuration of the networking. Okay. This is the option when the local configuration. The wizard will ask you what type of a network setting is this. It's a network. It's a home network. It's a business network, or it's like an airport, or it's a WAN share network basically. I click home because it's a home bottom network, so that's okay. Now I'm going to right click on the local area connection. This was automated and done by DHCP direct configuration from the moment I changed the setting on the network adapter, as I showed before. I'm going to close it, going back to the network configuration. So that's where you go: initial configuration task, the first window, the screen. Now you go into provide computer information and then configure networking. In LAN local area networking, you basically right click properties, continue. Sorry, let's first click on the right click the status first and detail to find out what's see, it automatically changed the whole thing. So now by telling at the beginning by putting it as a bridge connection at the network adapter, if you remember, we did this like it shows right here. When I click it, when I right hover above put the mouse above the networking card, it automatically shows a network adapter bridge, and it'll give you automatically the IP address and the rest of the default gateway and DHCP and the DNS, all the information. Okay, this so you know what your IP address scheme of your actual computer is. Pretty much just the last octet-digit changes, and it's very easy for me to remember. Now basically what I need to do, click on the properties and then continue on protocol 4, version 4. We basically right now we're going to give a static IP address. It's recommended for the servers. Every time you install a server, it is recommended that you give a static IP address. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do 75, 76, 76. This is a DNS IP address. The DNS address I'm gonna change it later on when I finish the configuration. And then the moment when I start to install the Active Directory domain services, the roles basically, then I'll change the DNS, or I can do it now. It's either way. But let's show you how to do it now. Automatically, you just give yourself 192.168. Sorry. Shows wrong side because I reached the above level. 168. That one. So basically, I'm giving the same IP address for the DNS server and leave this the same. The alternate DNS server IP. Leave the same thing. And I'm looking that I did IP address correctly. I double check. Subnet mask, default gateway looks as good. Okay, it looks like now it's good. Click OK and click close. So now when I close these options, it'll, in the local area connection right here in the first screen, it'll gives you your IP address. It means that it's configured statically, okay? And the third option the third thing is provide your computer name. It is mandatory and a good thing to give your computer name. This purpose is when you join in a client to the server, you have to have a username and a computer name, username and a password. These are mandatory things to get into from the client to your server, okay? Even from the other server too. It's always good to have it. Now let's do this. Click on the button change to rename the name of the computer, okay? We just gave this as Win Server Server 2008, okay? This is for teaching purposes, but for better convenience, you gave some name that you can remember, or you know that it's more appropriate for your server that you're trying to build. Anyway, I'm just going to close it, and it shows the pop-up Microsoft Windows screen appears. It tells you must restart your computer to apply these changes. Okay, and now restart now. I'm gonna wait a few seconds, pause the video. Guys, let's continue with the video. As you see right here, computer name is being provided. It's still a work group, it's not a domain yet. Don't worry, we're gonna create a role called Active Directory Domain Controller. We're gonna leave the enable automatic updating and feedback. You don't need this for teaching purposes. It is if you're building an actual server computer or a virtual machine that you really wanted to have it as a server, I do recommend that you download and install updates, patches. It's always good. It keeps your server up to date and working smoothly with no problem. Okay, and the feedback, and this is up to you. If you want to give a feedback to the Microsoft itself, you can. If you don't want to. Okay, these are the customize the server, the customizations, the add roles, add features, and enable remote desktops, configure Windows Firewall. Okay, this is basically initial configuration task. All the three categories. Okay, now we are done pretty much with this. Okay, we're going to continue with next video. Sorry, the videos are very short, 10 minutes, so we're going to continue with the next video by showing you I'm going to install another server, the same thing as I did with install another server, and I'm going to give the same configuration to the other server as I showed to you guys. And then after that, I'm going to create an Active Directory domain. I'm going to show you later on. Okay, thank you for watching the video. As always, you have a good day, and we'll see you with the next video. Okay, thank you.